Hey folks, Dr. Mike here for RP Strength, and today we're going to try to solve a big mystery. What happened to the workout window as far as nutrition was concerned, especially the post-workout meal? Let me tell you guys a little bit of a story about this. So back in the day, maybe 10 to 15 years ago, and before that for a number of years, there was this idea about nutrient timing being really, really important. And we had a couple of studies that showed that when you supplied people with protein and carbs immediately after training, that led to very different results in muscle gain than if you had them just not eat anything after training for a few hours. Very clear comparisons and very basic studies illustrated that you grew more muscle, and every correlate of that, higher levels of muscle growth, lower levels of muscle loss, so higher anabolism, lower catabolism, were evident in the groups of people that had high quality protein and carbs post-workout, and at the same time were compared with people that didn't have that and just drank water. There were very large differences seen. And so what that kicked off with some of John Ivey's work in the book Nutrient Timing in the earlier 2000s was a whole way of thinking about the post-workout meal and the post-workout window as like this really important time to get very precise amounts of proteins, very precise amounts of carbs paired well together. And that was going to make a huge, huge difference. But if you've been in the evidence-based fitness space for a while, or even just perusing videos online, you realize that, well, in the last several years, we haven't heard much about the workout window. And if you look at some of the great work done by folks like Eric Helms, folks like Brad Schoenfeld, a really standout work from an explanatory and published empirical perspective by Alan Aragon, who's amazing and you should be following already, really pointed out something that these basic comparison studies were missing. And it's this.